according to Vedic literature and according to the personal testimony of realized souls, Krishna is the original person. And as the original person, he is the origin of all of us. And we too are by nature spiritual persons. Although we have physical bodies, but our actual nature is spiritual. And we're spiritual and Krishna is spiritual. But the difference is that Krishna is great and we are small. And because we're both spiritual, we can have a relationship with each other. But because he's great, he's the origin, and we're small, the relationship is that we are dependent on him. Now, to actually get in touch with Krishna, we need a method. Krishna's everywhere, but still we need a method. And the method is to chant the holy names. Because Krishna is absolute, his name is identical with him. And when we chant his name, we associate with him. And we can actually feel it, we can experience it. Any ordinary, mundane sound becomes boring after a while. It becomes disgusting after a while. If you just had to repeat 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it'd become disgusting. But you keep chanting Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's ever fresh. You want to chant more and more. And you never grow tired of it. One great devotee prayed, if I had millions of tongues and billions of ears, then I could begin to chant, because there's so much nectar in the holy name of Krishna. There are different methods of self-realization and God-realization. Within the Vedic system, there are many different types of yoga. Yoga means to link with God. So there's karma yoga, the yoga of action, jnana yoga, the yoga of knowledge, Astanga yoga, the mystic yoga process. But those processes are very difficult in the modern age, in the present age. They're possible, but very difficult. But bhakti yoga, or the yoga of love, is the most practical, and it also yields the greatest benefit. And within that practice of bhakti yoga, the chanting of the holy names is the most important and essential. And if one chants the holy name in the proper way, in the proper mood, with attention, like any other type of meditation, one will develop self-realization and God-realization. One will actually have direct perception of oneself within, and direct perception of God. And when one does have that realization, he becomes fully satisfied. He feels that upon gaining this, he's obtained the greatest treasure, and he feels there's nothing more to be gained. And even in the midst of the greatest difficulty in the material world, he's not shaken. Because what he has, Krishna consciousness, love for Krishna, love for God, that cannot be disturbed by any material misfortune or fortune. And therefore, the devotee who's realized the beauty of Krishna and the nectar of Krishna's name, he's happy and satisfied in any situation, and he can never be shaken by any calamity. And it's the greatest boon for the human society. And it's been practiced by sages for thousands of years. It's been recommended in the Bhagavad Gita, which is the most essential textbook for all different types of yoga. And it's being experienced on a daily basis by practitioners even today. So I would recommend that everyone at least try it. You can make an experiment, learn the science of chanting Hare Krishna and try it. And I guarantee that if it's done in the proper way, within a very short time, one will feel the results. And even otherwise, there's never any loss. It's free. We're not selling any secret mantra. We're not charging people any fee to chant Hare Krishna. But it accrues to one's eternal spiritual credit, and it will gradually, increase in value, and one will progressively experience more and more of the benefit of it. Krishna came in the present age in the form of a devotee as Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Of course, scripture and learned philosophers recognize him as Krishna, but otherwise, even if he's taken as a great saint, he has presented this chanting. It can be done individually in a quieter way as japa, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Or it can be sung with musical instruments, dancing and jumping and twirling. And any way one chants, one will derive immense benefit and pleasure. Hare Krishna.